So traders, I think it's about to flip the script. Metals, miners, stock market, get ready for an absolute face ripper drop, right? It's going to get ugly real fast. Now there's a lot of warning signs across these markets here right now. And the whole thing about what you want to do with trading, and I'm sure you know this, right? Whenever you start to get warning signals that, hey, something's not working here, I need the stage left, right? Now, one of those warning signals is this. We've all been hearing the death of the dollar and blah, 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 right? I say blah, blah, blah because let me show you something here. We may be getting a big rally out of the dollar. What's that going to do for gold? John, the death of the dollar, it's going down. Okay, cool. Okay, let me show you something here. So let me bring on the charts here. These two charts. Let me go to the dollar and let me show you what I'm seeing here. So this is the weekly chart here of the dollar. Okay. Now there's a thing called false breakdown, then followed by slingshot pattern. If the false breakdown confirms, then we're likely to get a slingshot pattern. What does that simply mean? Well, the slingshot pattern, the false breakdown is when the market does this. The false breakdown is when the market actually goes support, 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 support. It breaks down, just does this for a bit and gets back above. Then we have a really big move to the upside. It's called a false flush down, right? And then it moves to the upside. So people say death of the dollar. Oh, I don't know, guys. I don't know about that. Right now we're at a major level of support. We're definitely holding through here. If the dollar continues to hold strength through here, and we get back above this 100 level, this is a weekly chart here, then we're probably going to go see that out of the dollar. And what's that going to do for the good old gold, right? So for you guys that are just continuing to see what's happening here around the markets here, and you continue to trade, I just want you to be aware of these situations, okay? So that's flashing signal number one. Is what? The dollar. The dollar could be now completely changing tune since all this time. Now, as you can see, that if I go to this daily chart here, again, look at this here. Big double bottom so far, and we're through here. Now, this doesn't mean it's going to happen, but if we do start to get back above, right here, if we do start to get back above the 100 level, then guess what? We're probably going to see this thing start to nicely rise back to the upside there. So that's flashing signal number one. Flashing signal number two is what? Let's go to the gold chart. Is just the vertical move out of this level here, right? And when anything goes vertical, we see this here. And we're seeing this across so many markets. I believe October, guys, is gonna rock people's world, right? Rock people's world. And so we're seeing this again, like right now, gold actually had a bit of a down day today, as you can see. Gold actually failed a little bit. Doesn't mean that the move's over, but we're getting ready towards, we're in that last 5, maybe 10%, and then it's game over for the gold market from there. Again, just look at this here. Look at that. Right? Just pretty crazy, right, guys? Look at that big move to the upside, pretty crazy. Go to the silver market, same thing. Silver's actually rejecting today, as you can see, right at this level of resistance through here. So really holding strong. And this is the same for even the mining stocks, right? Look at the mining stocks. There is about to become 3 flashing warning signals. Face ripper drop is coming. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that spike in the gold mining stocks. Like, nah, John, this is just going to keep going. Oh, really? GDXJ. What do we see here? Look at this move. John, what are you talking about? It's just going to keep going up. It's going to keep going up, right? Oh, really? Oh, okay. SIL. All right. Okay, cool. SIL, again, the weekly charts. And, oh, this is SIL. Look at that move, right? Look at the move. So, flashing signal number 2 is what? Flashing signal number 2 is the price itself. So much vertical moves, and so therefore we're likely to see a bit of a pullback here. And flashing signal number 3 is just the amount of euphoria around there. I see it in the comment sections. You little muppets in the comment section. Guess what you do? Every time I mention this, you're an idiot, John. And then I get things like, oh, John, how can the price go down? How can the price go down, John, when the central banks are buying? Central banks are not going to sell. What happened today? How come gold went down today? Who's selling today? It went down today. Who's selling today? Like, come on now, right? And no, this whole thing about it's the end of the road and all that sort of stuff. No, it's not the end of the road, right? And this goes for the stock market as well too. Look at the stock market. Just woof, straight to the upside. No, we're not like it just... Now, yes, we can... This is the weaker chart, right? So we can continue up even more. But I'm telling you right now, 3 flashing warning signals around these markets. Right? And also, if you check out, there's... Along with actually make that 4 flashing signals. What is that? Fear and Greed Index. Let me show you this here. Look where we are with the put and call ratio. What does this mean? Look at this. Just think about this for a minute. This here is the what? The 0.60 on the scale. That means down the bottom here, people are buying more call options than put options. Okay? Up here, 100, it's like people are just loading up on put options. So put options up here means people are fearful. Down here when people are greedy. Look where we are right now. Right? Look where we are right now. Right there. What does that mean? The amount of euphoria in these markets right now is more than we've seen in a long, long, long time. Actually, for the last 12 months. But you know what that really means, right? It's the seesaw. Seesaw, right? When people are maximum fearful, what should we have done then? Oh, by the way, let's go down this path here. There is noise in the signal in the markets. Noise was what? What was this here? That was the tariff situation, right? Oh my goodness, market go down, tariff, recession, crash, oil, game over. Right? You know that. That was the noise. Even here, oh my goodness, people are buying put options. It's going to go through the floor. That's it. It's all over. It's going to go to 0. But what ended up happening? Oh, because when there is maximum fear in the marketplace, it's probably a pretty good time to buy. As you know, just by looking back through history, you know that to be true. I wonder what's happening right now in the stock market. Oh, there's maximum greed in the marketplace. Now, it doesn't mean the top's going to be right now because these things can keep going on for another few more weeks. But guess what? It's the same thing, right? Maximum fear, maximum greed. And we're getting it right now. And this same for metals and miners. Guess what? The exuberance, the euphoria, the people all over it. When people are very greedy, hence the reason why last week I took my profits and I said, thank you very much. You little muppets can continue on this journey and then get your face ripped off in a few weeks time frame when this thing crashes. Not me. Not me. Why? Because when people start to get greedy, I don't know when the top's going to be, but I'm going to take my chips and take them home and be okay. Why? Because as you know, looking at this screenshot here, actually I'll bring up this screenshot here. Nothing's known. As you know, right? So, what did I do last week? Where's the SLV? Where's my SLV? What did I do last week? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Here we go, SLV. What did I do last week? I did what? This day right here, I got out. Thank you very much for your homemade bicky, right? And my SIL, option trade. What did I do last week? This day right here. Thank you very much for your homemade bicky, and I'm out. So I'm out, one, because I was in an option trade. Thank you very much. But also, secondly, the exuberance and this is the big mistake, right? Big mistake. It's what people think. So we see it through there. We see here the market go crazy to the upside, S&P 500, and we know we're going to get a correction, right? There's going to be at least a movement back to the mean. Right, we're going to at least get a little bit of a correction through here. That could be a 10 or 15% correction out of the market, right? It's just going to be a revert back to the mean. That's all. It's coming, guys. Don't say I didn't warn you. Right, back down, up. Again, we'll go up. We may even come back down to here, and then we go again, right? And the Dow Jones. Now, the Dow Jones is actually not as frothy as that through there. And this is the Russell as well. Again, it's just, everything is just so vertical, guys. Everything is so vertical, and it's just that this is where bubbles really start to scream, right? Scream. Now, for the sectors that I'm focusing on myself, there's a few sectors out there that I'm focusing on that I believe is going to have a big move. And that is not gold. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. Which I guarantee it's only been the last 6 months that you guys are getting involved with gold. Do you know 2 years when the bull market started? That's when I got involved with gold. You do know that, right? Haha. But there is a market out there. There is a market. Really, John? Tell me something new. XLE, the energy sector. The XLE, the energy sector, to me, looks like it could be getting ready for a really big trade. Now, this is because of my system here, right? This is my system. And one of the worst things that I see most traders do, like I say, oh, XLE looks like it could be setting up for me because it's my system, it's my trade that I trade. And then someone will say, yeah, John, but, and then they add a whole bunch of story of why, and then for some reason they do. Why do some people do this for? Meaning, I say, energy sector looks like it's going to break out. Then they automatically think oil. Does this XLE chart look anything like oil? No, it doesn't. What has oil been doing for the last few years? Down. So please do not be mixed. They're not the same thing. If energy sector is one market, it's interesting, like I say, I'm looking at this for the energy sector, and they automatically say, well, be careful because oil is going to drop soon, John. I'm like, this energy chart looks nothing like, you see what I'm saying here, guys, right? Like, seek the truth. Like, where do you guys come up with this stuff from? It blows my mind. Like, no wonder you guys have a hard time trading the markets because you make up all this bullshit. Meaning, like, well, the energy sector, you know, and I think the energy sector is going to get crushed because oil's going to go down. What the hell just look at the chart. This here looks nothing like oil. In fact, this is a very big bullish flag, could potentially be getting ready breaking out, where what's happened with oil? Say it with me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Here we go. This is what, do you see what I'm saying here, right? So don't mix them up. Look at the chart. If you guys start to correlate trades, well, if silver's going to go up, and therefore silver mining stocks are going to go up, and therefore, if I go look at AG, and I go check out AG, therefore, AG is going to go up. Really? How's that correlating trade going for you? See what I'm saying? You guys make it so much complicated. It's like, okay, cool. AG's basically done nothing there, right? So the energy sector for me, guys, is the market that most people are not focusing on right now, but I'm getting focused on. But it's not there yet, right? I need a complete break above the highs, right? So I need a break above 100 for me to start to say that this is likely to be starting a nice big move out of the markets from there. And so we can see all of this through here, guys. What's happening here on USO, I mean oil. Even if we look at the DAX market, look at the DAX market, right? So as you can see, all markets work the same way. So for you guys that are long gold and long mining sector or long stock market and say it's going to keep going up, really, how come the DAX went up and then eventually we went through at least a bit of a pullback or at least a sideways phase? Because that's what markets do. So when we're in this parabolic phase, What's that? That's right. We're in the parabolic phase right now, right? We're in the. Oh, that's right. Oh, John, it's just going to keep going up. It's just going to keep going up, John. Here we go, right? To the moon, to the moon. No, right? It's not that hard to see what's coming down the road, right? So, anyway, traders, that's it for me today. If you'd like to learn more information about how I trade the markets, first thing in the description is to a webinar that I got. Or if you'd like to, if you really are struggling right now and you like a bit more hand holding, guys, then you can apply for what's called my 1% group, where it's a real small group and you're with me every day and you get to see what I'm doing and I get to help you and coach you and guide you through these whole markets out there. And this is only for serious people only. So if you like that, guys, then that second link in the description, you can click on that. There's an application form there and I'll personally speak to you real soon.